In a mystical land far beyond the reach of the ordinary, where the sky danced with colors unseen by human eyes, there lived a noble race of dragons. These magnificent creatures were the guardians of peace and harmony. Their scales shimmered with the magic that flowed through the land, and their wings could embrace the sky in a single beat. The dragons, wise and just, had always sought to maintain the balance of their world, a place where every creature lived in unity. However, peace was threatened when the skeleton army, led by a dark sorcerer who had been banished to the shadows, emerged from the depths of the Forgotten Lands. These skeletal warriors, with their clattering bones and soulless eyes, sought to conquer the mystical land and plunge it into eternal darkness. Their forces were vast, and their resolve unyielding, driven by the sorcerer's promise of power and dominion over the living. The dragons, sensing the peril that had befallen their world, called upon their ancient magic to protect the land and its inhabitants. They soared into the sky, their roars echoing like thunder, a declaration of their refusal to let darkness prevail. The sky became their battlefield, with flames and shadows clashing, painting a tale of the eternal struggle between light and darkness. Despite their fearsome power, the dragons sought not to destroy, but to restore peace. They knew that true victory lay not in the annihilation of their foes, but in healing the rift that had torn their world apart. The dragons reached out to the skeleton army, offering a truce, a chance for redemption and coexistence. They spoke of a world where light and shadow could dwell in harmony, where every creature, living or not, could find its place. But the path to peace was fraught with challenges. The dark sorcerer, blinded by his quest for power, refused to listen, commanding his skeleton army to fight with even greater ferocity. The land trembled under the clash of magic and might, and for a time, it seemed as though darkness would prevail. In the darkest hour, the youngest dragon, whose heart was the purest and whose belief in peace was unwavering, embarked on a daring quest. With courage that belied his tender age, he sought the sorcerer, not with flames of destruction but with words of wisdom. He spoke of forgiveness, of second chances, and of a world where peace could flourish. Moved by the young dragon's sincerity and the undeniable truth in his words, the sorcerer's heart, long thought to be made of stone, began to soften. As dawn broke, casting its gentle light over the land, a miracle unfolded. The skeleton army, touched by the young dragon's bravery and the promise of a new beginning, laid down their arms. The sorcerer, releasing the shadows that had bound him, sought forgiveness for the pain he had caused. Together, dragons and skeletons worked to heal the land, rebuilding what had been lost and forging a future where all could live in peace. And so, in a mystical land where the impossible flourished, the dragons and the skeleton army found harmony, proving that even in a world of magic, the greatest power of all is the power of unity.